right, brother. Let's do this. I am waiting. I'm waiting. Here
Let's
we
get this.
go.
Let's fucking move on with our lives, dude. I got better things to worry about now, apparently, with the fucking world melting since you started the show off with that bullshit. Now I got to talk about this.
What are you talking about? It's the night of champions right there, baby. It's a celebration of today's best. Okay? Now, really
It's
quickly.
not all doom and gloom. This thing is like driving me fucking nuts. I don't know why. I don't know if like someone messed with it or something, but it's like fucking swinging. I gotta fix that. Anyway, it's not all doom and gloom here. There are some bright spots, but I think the card went exactly the way I thought it was going to go.
If you didn't get a chance, because this is also going to be its own segment, if you didn't get a chance to see our show intro, that's okay, because I am fully prepared to show it to you here.
Run it back.
I'm fully prepared to show it to you right here. That people don't want to hear it. They don't want to face it.
He's going over.
This is gonna be it. This is it.
I need a fucking.
We
gotta start reviewing our own clips. I feel. Look at that. You saw how sad he looked on the bottom. Dude. Hold on, first. Let me fix this little.
First of all, I see these clips 1,000 times a day, every day, because I'm sitting here in it.
God bless you.
Yeah. I'm not like some people who one and done and sit down and don't even look at it for another week. But yes, you heard it here first, folks. Sami Zayn was going to win the championship. Now, traditionally, when we do these quick aftermath reviews, we go in order of matches that occurred. Fuck that noise.
Oh, you're ripping the Band-Aid off, huh?
We're going to start right here because the last match that I want to talk about is the one that has me the most pissed. So we're going to go in order of low bullshit to high bullshit.
Okay, so this is your own card here. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're going in a different order here, okay? And we're starting off with what was their main event, the triple threat for the WWE Championship. Now, Cody Rhodes defending the championship against Gunther and Sami Zayn, and we paved this road for you, folks. We said exactly how this was going to go. Sami Zayn is going to win the WWE Championship. He's going to pick Cody Rhodes to do it.
Yep.
And the reason for that is to set up Cody and Sami for some other bullshit down the line. And we had stated that when the reason why we're saying he needed to win here is because we didn't want Omafemi to just bowl over Cody Rhodes. Doesn't make any sense. Sammy's a credible competitor, but also low enough on the totem pole that Oma can just fuck him up and take the belt and have at it. And so I'm watching the match. Match ends. He wins the championship. I don't know how many people watch the post show, but as the credits roll, he's walking up the ramp celebrating. Byron Saxton comes over to Sami Zayn. He starts asking him a question about how it feels. You're finally the WWE champion. 2 decades on the road. This is what all the sacrifices was for. And he's caught up in the moment, as he should be. He's now the WWE champion. And he looks right in the camera and into the microphone and says the one thing that verifies everything that we've been saying, which was, no matter what happens from here, I'll always be a WWE champion. And you are correct. That is true. You will always have that title now and forevermore. But even Sami in that moment goes, I don't know how much longer I'm going to hold this shit, but for right now, we rocking it. He's got social media posts of him in a convertible. He's driving and the belt's on the passenger seat. He's doing radio and TV interviews, and he's got the belt on his shoulder. Like he's
doing the run, man. He's doing the run.
He's not letting this bitch go. He's going to shower with that shit on if you let him. Okay? So Sami Zayn wins the WWE Championship, but that's not the real takeaway from this match that I thought it was good. I thought, and this is going to be a theme throughout this pay-per-view, We thought things were going to happen this way, and they happened this way, but then they added a wrinkle that we didn't anticipate, as in for this triple threat match here. Because the one person out of this whole equation that caught the most bullshit out of this is Gunther. Another loss without actually losing. And he took it out on the commissioner or the general manager, I guess his name, Nick Aldis. And they got into a fight. Which leads me to the conclusion, is this it? Are we getting Nick Aldis back in the ring? Do we finally have our reason? And if so, please, for the love of God, he better not be beating Gunther in any way, shape, or form. I don't need the G to take off the suit and all of a sudden just start going hold for hold.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be a GM taking off the suit to get your ass beat and then go try to be a GM again is a little weird. That's the best. That's the best case scenario. But if I beat your ass, you're not telling me shit. If you're the boss and then you come out here and I beat your ass, whatever I say from here on out, as you still being that boss, is go. It goes. It goes. I choose what happens here now. Everything goes through me now.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's just weird. I don't know, man.
I'm the captain now.
Don't fuck with what they got with the general managers right now. I'm a non-believer. They can make it work. And I'm open to see what they do. But I love the way the general managers work. They feel like actual general managers. And I like that a lot. So we'll see. Whatever. Let them play. Let them do their thing. That's fine. They're stalling right now. They have too many big stars who the belt can be on. We're building. My problem is we're building too many untouchables. And that's a problem. Like when your number one can't beat number two, but your number two can't be beat by number three, and number three can't beat number one. It's like, what are we doing here? Like at this point now, but then we have to add a number four that's believable, and then he can win. But like there has to be an imbalance for that to happen. It can't be a straight clean win. And then now that person has the belt, we have a wild card at this point. We can choose where we want to go without hurting our 1, 2, and 3. So they're just in a really weird spot. And let's see what they do with it. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But yeah, we called this right down the middle. Exactly what the fuck was going to happen.
And we also mentioned that Cody being pinned was not going to harm Cody at all whatsoever. And now that it's over,
bulletproof right now.
I don't really feel like it does hurt him in any fucking way. No, I love the way that they sold it. The way that Cody just kind of sat there and was like had this defeated look on his face. I thought that was
I'm a believer that they're working on 18 for Cody. Like there's a small part of me like he can drop he drops the belt quite a bit and he gets it back. I don't know. Obviously, he's probably a good ways away from that.
Quite a bit. Wait, he's only on his
his third time. Third or fourth. This is third time dropping the belt.
He lost to John. I gotta look it up now. He lost to John. That I remember. And he won it back at SummerSlam. Has he lost it since then? Am I missing something? Yeah, he lost to Drew. Right? He lost to Drew. So this would be his third. So if he wins it again, that would be his. Yeah.
And again, I realize it sounds ridiculous to say 18 when he's only he's going to be at 4, but I mean he's dropping it quite a bit. I mean he's had it for 3 years, 2 years. 3 years? No, he won it at 40 first.
He's been consistently in the title picture, whether as champion or challenger, since 2024.
So yeah, so in 2 years he's dropped. He's going to be sometime this year. He is going to get number 4. I'm not saying that's what's happening. It's just a thought. Like he's dropping it more frequently than other champions.
Well, more champions recently. Yeah,
recently is what I mean. Yes,
that's what I mean. Part of the new generation. Yeah, this new thing where all of a sudden everybody. Apparently, you can only change world titles at WrestleMania these days. That seems to be the only place.
He'll drop that shit. He'll drop that motherfucker anyway. He'll give.
No, but he's not immune to it. His first title.
He's bulletproof. He is.
Was
But I don't
WrestleMania.
know.
So.
I do not know what Marvel universe we are living in today. But Cody Rhodes is bulletproof, 100%. He is building people around him, and when they can't carry it, it gets put right back on him. That I don't know what the numbers look like, but he is moving some shit. He's got to be.
He's got pictures of somebody high up. He's got text messages.
Mm-hmm.
The match itself,
Not bad.
wasn't a bad match. It
wasn't a bad match at all.
Not a fan of that double crossroads he tried to do there.
Yeah, that was nasty. But for some balance, the double Cody cutter was actually good.
Yeah, that time he actually
double
pulled it
Cody cutter. I was like, he should not do that again unless he's doing it to two people, because that one looked good. I don't know if it was because it was two people that it looked better. It did look better, but that double two men laying on each other's laps when you could just stand up is fucking weird. It was weird.
I thought Gunther was just gonna fall at one point because he's not hooked to anything. He sold it. Yeah,
he sold it the best he could, but that was fucking nasty. That was so nasty. Didn't like it, but whatever. You got to try new things, you know.
It was so funny because we were watching it live as it happened. When he hooked Sammy, I was like, "There's no way that he's gonna Cody Rhodes." And then Gunther came into the picture. He does the double, and my immediate reaction, as soon as I saw that spin, I was like,
"Ew!"
Oh no! Do you not like? Unlike unsubscribe, blocked and reported.
There were a few Sammy reversals that looked nasty in that. Like obvious, like not really like good reversals. It was like, all right, we're switching. There was a I forget. There was a few reversals he did that just didn't look believable. Like almost like they just kind of did a switch or whatever. It was weird.
Yeah, all of a sudden
it wasn't a bad match. It's just like I hate this.
I knew my prediction was gonna come true the minute because he started countering shit like he was an overall 99 in 2K like Kurt Angle. His technical defense was crazy. You couldn't put Sammy down with shit. Every time somebody hooked him, he was doing other people's. Didn't he crossroads Cody at one point? He was doing other people's shit to them. He was stealing finishes. He was hitting all the moves.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh god damn. Yeah, speaking of hitting moves, the WWE United States Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton defending against Jade Cargill. We said it on the show. Can she do it? Can she keep the momentum? Now, the question is, did she do what we said she must do, which was keep her pace, wrestle her way? I'm going to point the finger this time. I'm looking at you, Tiff. I saw some not so good stuff from Tiff. Now, Jade,
she had a few.
She did her thing. I'm softening on Tiffany. My takeaway from this match was I don't think Tiff's getting any better. I'm starting to see a plateau right there. Like this is it right here. This is where she is. This is the way that she performs. Remember you were saying earlier, I hate when wrestlers look back.
Mm-hmm.
You hate when that wrestler has that tendency to kind of break the imagery of what they're doing to secure the next thing that was planned on the sheet. This match was wrestled by two people who very clearly went over this match beforehand. It looked like that. It's scoot forward. Here we go. Roll through. Okay, she's gonna hit me with this. Boom. 1, 2. Kick out. There we go. It's all the stuff that we do in the back when we go over the match because that's how we go over the match. That's how that happens. The bing bang boom. Okay, 1, 2. Kick. Boom. Now this guy's gonna come this way. Da da da. But you don't actually perform it that way. I don't go in the ring and go, okay, come, hurry up, hip toss. Boom. Okay, now you come. Like. We should just be doing things. We shouldn't really be. And this was not a good match. Okay. This was not a good match. I don't think it was a good match. I don't think Jade shit the bed. I don't think Oh, I guess I kind of do. I do think Tiffany kind of shit the bed a little bit here. I kind of do. I'm softening a little bit on Tiffany, but I feel like Jade kind of kept it like they even said it on commentary, like she's starting to find her groove, like she's found her speed, where it's just like she kind of that part she's kind of got down now, but now it's trying to figure out like I don't know. There's got to be some more pizzazz. There's got to be some more sizzle to that steak that she has to figure out. She's not doing enough to really pull you in, but she's not fucking up as much as she used to. So it's a weird place. Where are you at with this match?
I think I agree with you in a different way, where it's more like I don't think the match was bad, but that's a bad thing because like you know what I mean. Like with these two people, for me the bar was low. My main thing was my eye was on Jade to see if she can keep the momentum going with what she had that last match
with Rhea, right? Yeah.
And my question was it Rhea that made that good, or is Jade actually learning? And I think this match, you're going in the opposite direction because I don't think Tiffany can run a match like Rhea can. No. It's the opposite. So I really think this was a challenge for Jade, and I think Jade delivered. I think she did. She had her moments. I think Tiffany had more, which should not be the case by a long shot. But I think Tiffany had more that stood out for me, whereas I think Jade did what she was supposed to do. And this, I didn't go at the end of this. I wasn't like, damn, this Jade really is just that bad. I'm like, I will now want to see her and Charlotte pick up. Because I seen her on one side, and that was awesome. I seen her on the other side, and it was okay. Let's get her more reps. I love that we're giving her these title matches, and she's losing them. She went from being pushed to hold the belt to now going for a United States Women's Championship and losing. Sure, it was for an interference and stuff like that, but that's not the point. The point is they could have very well stripped Tiffany of that belt and put it on Jade. Instead, they're using it to push her forward, which I think will do her a better service and put her around higher level talent like Charlotte and learn how to keep up with a Charlotte. Because unironically, Tiffany won that belt, ran a spot with Charlotte, and was dead on arrival. Charlotte exposed the shit out of Tiffany. So
she did, yeah. That was the end of the run.
That was the end of the run for me.
The magic was gone after that.
She couldn't keep up to the point it was visible on Charlotte's face, where she's going back and forth with her, and Tiffany's giving her nothing but high school girl sass. Like, that's all she was giving her. Jade's got she knows work, but she's got a little bit more shit talk in her, and her in-ring is getting better. So I'm actually pretty excited to see how Jade does with Charlotte now. So I don't think, obviously, this ain't going in the history books as one of the best matches ever. I don't think it was bad because I think Jade did exactly what I expected from her and wanted her to show me, and she did that. So I like this match. It was good. I think it exposed Tiffany some more though. So, but anyway, I don't want to keep shit on Tiffany all the time. But
to me, what it showed me is that Tiffany can't call one just yet. But she's already on the shit list for also not being able to follow. Right? When she had Charlotte, she couldn't follow. When she had somebody underneath her, she couldn't lead. I don't know what to do with Tiff. Jade can't lead, but we've now learned she can at least follow. At least. Because she had the Rhea match, and we know that if she put in the right position, she could do it. Charlotte is an even better leader than Rhea. So we're going to try to see. She may not be as physically gifted as Rhea, but she.
No. Let's not defend that. And anyone who disagrees with that, you're bugging. Don't get me wrong. I hold Rhea at the utmost highest regard, but there's a teacher for every student. Charlotte has enough experience in the game where I'm giving her the one up just off of experience.
Right.
just off.
Well, Charlotte's the one who elevated Rhea. So those combinations have worked in the past.
Yep.
Charlotte is more of a classic wrestler than Rhea. Rhea's a little bit more modern.
And Jade's in my opinion, she's getting a better Charlotte than Rhea got.
Yeah, I'm much more. This is a Charlotte that actually wants to teach you how to do this.
I don't know if this is a gimmick or a shoot. I have no clue what Charlotte. She's got me completely fooled. But what I'm seeing is she's got a way better Charlotte. So let's see what happens. I'm actually excited to see how Jade progresses with Charlotte with Charlotte in the ring. So we'll see.
We will see. And that takes us to the other U.S. title match.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me start this one.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go off, King. Let me see what you got.
This match was only bad because it was Ricky Saints. Hear me out.
There it is.
Hear me out.
No, you've said enough. You said enough.
Hear me out. If pick any other wrestler, I might veto a few, but pick any other wrestler and have this match play out play by play, spitting image, it's 1,000 times better. I was watching this and a little piece of me goes, I get what they see in Ricky Saints. I get it. I understand what they think they see.
Okay.
I just don't think he's good at what he's trying to do. He's doing a thing with the whole falling forward, get Yachty thrown out, the way he moved, the way he worked the body, like he was doing the thing. He just looks terrible doing it. I'm literally like, dude, I'm trying to picture any other wrestler doing the exact moves he's doing right now. I don't think I hate what's going on.
Right.
It's just him. I just don't like his look. I don't like his face. I don't like the way he fucking move. Even the little shit he did on the rope, that little shuffle he did on the rope, anybody else, that shit would have been okay at least. But watching him do it made me just, oh my God, I do not like him. I see what he's doing. I see the type of wrestling he's trying to do. He's just not good at it. It's like I can see the archetype. He's just not good at it. That's my takeaway. I hate the match, but if it was anybody else doing the same thing, I think the match would have been perfectly fine. I hope that came across as making some type of sense, because that shit, oh my God, dude. So
I've been saying
Ricky
it.
Guy, man. I get it. I see it. I see it. He can't do it though. He can't do it. He can't pull it off.
I have never seen someone in wrestling who has worked this hard to try to convince you that he has charisma. Like, I don't even know how to explain it other than that. He wants you to believe that he is this charismatic showman without actually being charismatic.
That's a good, I think that's a better way to say what I was trying to say.
He yells, he screams, and he thinks that because he's yelling and he's screaming, that's passion coming through the microphone.
Could be.
Even though, well, no, it's not passion when you're saying the most cookie cutter, just non-original material. The stuff, like, for instance, there was one promo in particular, I wish I could freeze frame it, because it was a promo he cut in NXT where I was like, that's Ricky Saints. Like, if I could encapsulate his douchebaggery into one promo clip, it was that, where he was talking about, because he was talking to somebody who was like, and that's just because I'm Ricky Saints. That means I look better, I dress better, I smell better. Like, he's doing this whole promo, and I'm looking at him like, but I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
But I don't believe you. I don't believe, because, like, he says it's I don't want to go down this path, but it's like, it's very Trumpian, where, like, he'll just look at you and go, yeah, we destroyed everything. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, we destroyed everything. But I'm looking at it. It's right there. No. That's destroyed. That's what that is. It's destroyed. It's a destroyed thing. No, it's up. I see it right there. It's like, yeah, I'm glad you're looking at it. You see how destroyed it is? We destroyed that. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. That's Ricky Saints. I dress better. And I'm looking at the guy across from him dressed, and I'm like, but you're not dressed better. I look better. No, you don't. You look like a constipated squirrel. There's nothing about you that looks. What the fuck's happening? Like, what was it? Mugatu was like, am I taking crazy pills? What the hell is going on with this guy?
The longer I sit here and think about it, honestly, I know this is going to be I'm sure people are going to say this is a bad take, and that's perfectly fine. I feel like he's trying to do what MJF does, but like he's not good at it.
Yeah, actually. That'd be it.
That's as close as my brain is ever going to get. Like, the thing that I say he's trying to do, I feel like it's what MJF does, but he's just not good at doing it. That's it.
I don't think MJF is as good as he used to be doing the thing that he does. So I know that this guy not good about it.
I personally don't think that's a hot take, but that's yeah, probably. But anyway, I digress.
We've seen the one trick he's got, but at least MJF has the one trick, but at least it's a damn good trick. This guy has no tricks, but really wants you to believe he's got several of them. And speaking of trick,
I was gonna say I don't follow Ricky Saints, so maybe you can like help me with this. But when they were doing their promos, I almost felt like he was trying to match Trick. Like Trick is charismatic. Like that guy has a style. He's owning it and he's developing his character. But it feels like almost like Ricky was like turning into, I don't know if that's the way he talks all the time, but it really felt like he was like turning into a chameleon almost. Like it was kind of like feeding off of him with the back and forth, and it just felt weird. It felt weird, but
Ricky doesn't have a thing that he does. Ricky always feels like he's in experimentation mode. Like he's still trying to figure out what's sticking. Even the entrance is starting to get on him. When he does it, bad. They do it like 5 fucking times. And then he hits the beat. Like, whack.
Ass.
Ass. But I give him a tiny bit of credit for even doing the garbage because he's trying to find what works. The problem with trying to find what works. The problem with trying to find what works is if you're a year or two in and you're still trying to find what works, I don't think anything's working.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, we witnessed Dom Mysterio. Now, he's going to have a lot more forgiveness than Ricky will.
Dom came from nothing. This asshole has been on the Indies, NWA, AEW, and now WWE, and he's still butt. How does that happen? How does that happen?
I don't know. Shout out to Trick.
He went through 4 levels of success. The Indies to NWA, which is basically an indie with TV. AEW, a high-budget indie with TV. And then the WWE, and on all 4 levels, he is ass. How the fuck does that happen?
Hey, and you know what? Shout out to Trick. This match was I would say a billboard for Ricky Saints. I mean, Trick let him get a lot of shit off here. As the champion, who really has a lot of momentum, he could have dragged his ass. He could have killed Ricky in this. He had every right to, but he really let Ricky get a lot of shit off. He let Ricky show people who he is on his dime, and I think that's why I noticed what I saw. I was able to see it. I don't like what he's giving me. But shout out to Trick. The match still wasn't all the way ass. I don't want to say the match was ass. I just don't like Ricky. That's it. Trick, get Trick the fuck away from him, please. He should not be serving these dudes already. He just got here. He's vibing. Let him enjoy his shit, man. Why is he serving dudes to Ricky Saints, man? Come on. Let him go do something else.
And then Ricky Saints doing the Eddie Guerrero to get Lil Yachty kicked out. I said, oh my God, you son of a bitch. Enough. This is not even a Ricky Saints complaint. Enough. I see this all the time on the indies too, where they do the thing where they hit the mat with the chair and they toss it to the guy and then they fall down and they go, oh my God, he hit me with a chair. Knock it off. None of you are Eddie Guerrero. None of you. That shit was funny when I saw it in 2003. Get off of his dick. It's over. It's done. None of you. The same motherfuckers who do the Three Amigos. I got guys in the indies. They do Three Amigos. And, knock it off. What was it, T-Pain? Stop doing the same shit. We got it already. Do something else. Do something else. It's my favorite rant of all time. How many little Wayne, little Uzi, little baby? We got enough littles. Somebody be big. Crazy boy. Oh man.
Music went through a crazy time.
Oh my God. Still going through it. Trick with the title defense against Rookie Saints. And then I have mixed emotions when it comes to the cage match. I have mixed emotions.
Okay.
I want to start with where the match started. So Seth does the big entrance. He starts throwing his shit into the ring. And then he sits in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then Braun comes in. He throws shit in the ring. And then he sits in the chair. And the two of them are sitting in chairs. And they're eyeballing each other. And they're talking wild shit. And then they just toss the chairs. And they just start to get to fighting. It's a steel cage. Okay. On the surface, all that is so cool. I like the imagery. It didn't hit for me.
I'm glad you're going down this path because I'm right behind you.
And the reason why it didn't hit is because that is a wonderful tight shot that they had on the cage and the two of them staring at each other. And I feel like if this program and this feud had hit from the beginning,
we didn't get the story to the ending.
We got the last chapter in its entirety without the rest of the book.
We didn't get the book.
That stare down would have been memorable had we had the full story from the beginning leading up to that. It's not their fault. We're not shitting on them. Nope. Just said before when we did the preview to this that they're kind of getting a pass on the cage because of everything that went down leading up to it. And I'll give them credit for trying to make it feel like a blow-off. Because that is the kind of activity you would do on a blow-off. This is the final stand between the two of us. We're in a cage. This cannot go any further. That's it. And he even said the words. He was like, let's see what kind of man you are. This is it. Let's see what kind of man you are. Let's go. And they got all revved up and hot. I mean, perfection. It just doesn't hit because we didn't get the beginning. We got the beginning of the book. We got the end of the book. We didn't get the plot in the middle. We did the best of what we could based on what was happening. This is a program and a feud that I hope we get a chance to revisit. I don't think that we will because we will talk in a minute about what happened on Raw and why that left very, very scary thought in my mind about the future of Seth Rollins. There were some things said on Raw that are very eerily similar to some things that I've heard in the past. We'll get into that. But this was the big blow-off cage, and to Seth's credit, he wants to get this guy over as bad as humanly possible. And to Braun's credit, he did everything he could to try to get over in this match. So mixed feelings. I don't think the match was bad at all. I just feel, man, this match would have been so crazy if we would have had the full fucking, if the plan had worked completely. Forget coming back from the injury, whatever. I mean, from the very beginning, from WrestleMania 41, building the vision all the way through like they had planned, giving Braun time to really dig in deep and really develop these guys, and then have the turn, and then have the feud, and then the cage. If we would have gotten the whole ride, that fucking opening thing would have been legendary. Because we didn't get that, all we really got was a really cool visual, which I'm still not opposed to. But man, what was left on the table, we could have had something dope. We could have had something dope there.
It was almost like it's like when I'm sure you have these moments too, but for me, I'll relate to like the gaming. It's like when you see a remake. We kind of talked about this a little bit with the game shows a few pods ago about the building goes black, the screen goes black, and then up comes a symbol, and the fucking place erupts. Yeah. And they're like, remaster, blah, blah, blah. People are losing their fucking mind. And you're sitting there like, the energy's amazing. Like, holy fuck. This is awesome. I have no fucking clue what that is. But the energy, like, it looks cool. The guy next to me damn near passed out when the symbol came up. Like, this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. I'm excited to be here. This is fucking fun. But, like, I don't feel like the guy next to me. You know what I mean? Like he played the game 10 years ago. He knew when he was a kid coming home from school that he had the storyline to where when that symbol popped up, he knew exactly what it was. And in his brain, dude, I get to be 15 again and play this. Like, I'm so fucking excited. I think like that's how this felt. Like, it was two awesome people. We know this is fantastic. The match was great. And it felt like big things were happening, and I'm excited to be here. But it's like a piece of me is missing something. Yeah. I don't care what that is, because this is still fun, and I'm loving the energy right now. Yeah. But you can't ignore that something is missing, and it felt like every big moment, the suplex off the top onto the table, busted. The table flipping up, cracking his face, gave us some great color, which was gonna be even bigger payout. Even the finish with the curb stomp from the top rope out on it, like all that felt like it should have been bigger than what it actually felt, even though it still felt good. And it felt like I had a void that entire match. I just had a void in me watching the match. But saying that, I think, for me anyway, because I know I've complained about the two together, this was their best showing together. I think this was fucking awesome and fantastic. And if we had that story to like bring us in, it definitely would have been match of the night by a fucking long shot. I still think it's probably contender, to be honest with you, but like, woof, by a long shot. This blowout. This was a good payout for something we got nothing for, which is kind of sad. So it is what it is.
Not a bad cage match. Not a bad cage match.
No, not at all.
Now we have to have the conversation. Here we go.
Here we go. We're doing this.
We'll start this with the Queen of the Ring. Okay. So I don't even want to have a conversation about the fucking match itself. At this point, who really gives a shit, right?
Plus, you're upset.
Plus, we're going to run it back in a few weeks anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. But Liv Morgan, the world's women's champion, the controversy was her being in the tournament in the first place. Obviously, her making it to the finals pissed everybody off. Mm-hmm. And we had our difference of opinion about whether or not Liv was going to win, Liv was not going to win. Danhausen comes out and Jesus fucking Christ. Danhausen comes out, does the whole curse thing. In my head, I went, oh, there it is. All right, Io's winning for sure, because for whatever reason, the King of the Ring finals does not outweigh making sure the curse gimmick is protected.
Oh, I mean,
so
listen. This is not the hill to die on with this. Okay, let's be glad we have the curse for today. Okay, just for today. It can be stupid tomorrow. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Today, we are happy to have Danhausen. Okay, we are happy to have Danhausen.
We're all the same page. Yes, we all love a little Danhausen. So he does the curse deal. Liv goes to the ring. I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess that's the end of that. And then the match takes place. Io wins the match. And I can't even get the fucking sentence out of my mouth I can't even go, okay, Io's the queen of the ring. That's cool. I wonder which champion she's going. Nope. Don't. No curiosity at all whatsoever. Don't even concern yourself with it. We're going to tell your fucking ass right now where it is in the moment. And challenges Liv. She goes, I'll see you at SummerSlam. So there goes the whole, will she challenge Liv? Will she challenge her best friend? What's she going to do? Nope. Don't worry about it. Liv, I'll see you in Minneapolis on the 1st or the 2nd, whichever one they book us on. I'll be there. So this is where the conversation will begin. Because between this match and the next one, the credibility question of the King of the Ring tournament has now come up.
Oh, boy,
What was the point? What was the point of adding Liv, not only in the tournament, but having her go all the way to the finals to lose to Io and just wrestle Io again in 4 or 5 weeks at SummerSlam? What was the point? Why did we have to do it that way? She already beat the champion. It takes the mystery out of the whole deal when you go into SummerSlam and she's already beaten the champion.
Well, that's not entirely fair. I'm sure that's happened before. It's happened before. Come on. I hear just as much as you do.
Forget the fact that it's happened before, where you face the champion when there's no title on the line, and then you beat them, and then in the rematch, the title's on the line, and the
you lose,
beats you.
Yep,
right, exactly. It's happened how many times in a row? But again, let's leave that out of the equation for a second. If you play a sport, and in the regular season, that team handed you your ass.
Yes.
And now you continue on the season, you both make it to the playoffs. Oh, Lord and behold, you're going to meet in the playoffs at some point. Does the win from the regular season automatically mean that team will beat me again in the postseason?
No, absolutely not.
Abso-fucking-lutely
That's
not.
where the fun is, though.
That's part of the story. Liv lost to Io Sky, but Liv didn't lose to Io Sky with the title on the line. And for the people who are saying, well, what was the point of putting her in the King of the Ring? We already explained that. She wanted to challenge for the other championship so she can have 2 belts. Sure. Okay. Well, what was the point of putting her in the finals then? Why didn't she lose the 4-way?
Well, because she's Liv Morgan and she's the champion.
Correct. Imagine being the world champion and losing in the first round of a tournament. That's ridiculous.
That's actually more pointless than you being in the finals.
Okay, well then why would you put Liv Morgan in the final against her future opponent for SummerSlam? Couldn't you have built another?
Well, maybe she doesn't want. Okay. Maybe she doesn't want to challenge her friend.
How about this as an idea? How about the fact that the reason everyone has complained about Liv Morgan is the reason why this works? Because the complaint has been that since WrestleMania, back in the first week of April or mid-April, Liv Morgan has not defended the women's championship. She hasn't had 0 title defenses since mid-April. And as a heel, Liv is telling everybody that the reason why she hasn't defended the title is because everyone's afraid of her. That's the story. That's the story she's running with.
Sure.
So how does it not make sense that she's so arrogant a champion, so arrogant a wrestler? Not only can no one beat me for my title, I think I can beat the other champion too. So I'm going to enter the tournament already assuming I'm just going to win the whole fucking thing anyway, not knowing that she's putting her championship at risk if she loses this tournament. Because if she loses the tournament, the winner might actually challenge her for the title. But she's not looking at it that way. I'm not going to think about what happens if I lose. I'm Liv Morgan. I don't lose. So I'm going to go into the tournament, I'll win the whole thing, and I'll face Rhea at SummerSlam. All of a sudden now, they get to the finals. She gets cursed. Shit happens. Io wins the match. The other story is Liv Morgan was such an arrogant champion. She didn't take any challenges. She didn't defend the title at all. And because she lost the Queen of the Ring tournament, she fucking has to now. Ta-da! We didn't go too far out of the box, did we? Io is now in a position of power. Liv cannot run away from this challenge. Not only did Io Sky win the tournament, which would have gotten her a title shot regardless, she beat the champion to do it. So she has a guaranteed match and all of the momentum because she's already beaten the champ. But Liv has the one thing Io doesn't. Liv's got the backup. She's got Big Mama Cool in one corner and the Prodigy in the other. She's going to be straight. It balances out based on momentum versus the backup. It's the heel versus the babyface. It's classic shit. What are we talking about? Which leads me, because I want to continue this conversation, to the next one. We'll combine the two. Who gives a shit? This is the last part of the conversation anyway. This is the King of the Ring finals. Oba Femi, Jey Uso. Okay? I want to take a minute and say this out loud. Everybody and their fucking mom will sit here and say, well, I don't watch the WWE anymore. It's become too predictable. Triple H is so predictable. He's a cookie cutter booker. He just does the safe options. He does the business decision. It's not about wrestling. Was there a more predictable ending to a tournament than this one? Was this not when these brackets were put together and everyone said, oh, Oba's in there? Oh, Oba's winning King of the Ring. Was there anybody who sat here and said, there's no fucking way Oba Femi wins this tournament?
If he gets out of the first round, which is the multi-man match,
right?
He was not
That's
losing the rest of it
because he's in the multi-man, right? He could lose
first
the match
round
being pinned. There's a way out. As soon as he won the 4-way, there's no chance he's losing.
Dominated, by the way. He slapped a bunch of people and then posed in the beginning like that,
including in the final. In the final, Jey Uso gave Oba every signature and finishing move he has ever executed since the independence. And Oba laughed at him the entire time. He just literally dusted it all off and then just chucked his
Can I say real quick off of that I love his one count kickouts.
Oh, Oba, yeah.
I love his one count kickouts because he's still selling you. A lot of people can't do this. He's in a position where he can do this. And I love that he's taking advantage of it. He will sell your move, but he's kicking out at one. I think Jay kicked out like at none at one point. Like he didn't even fucking like hit it, like no count or something. He kicked out. He's still like, fuck, that hurt. But it's like, I'm human. You hit me with something, but I'm not even close to. I don't know. He's been doing that a lot lately, and I love that shit. Yeah. I love the one count kickouts. Absolutely fucking love that.
He's not no selling what people do to him.
He's not no selling at all.
Yeah,
I think he's probably selling more than he should.
But he is giving the impression that regardless of what he's selling and regardless of how much it hurts, it's not enough.
No, it's not even close.
It's not enough. He walked through Jey Uso during that match. That wasn't even fucking competitive.
But he let Jay get more off than I think anybody else did outside of Brock.
He gave him a little more, and he came off of his feet for him, but that was a dominating performance. And so this match
is this a hot take? Is this a hot take? I like Jey Uso's spear. I like the way he lands on his knee when he does it. I don't know. It's like a Marvel superhero when he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally
superhero landing.
I don't know if I want to go hot enough of a take to say he's my favorite spear, but he's up there. I like how subtle his spear is. Is that like a way to say he'll just do like one of he taps your back and then he lands on his. I don't know. I just like the way he does it. I like the way he does it. But to back to the match. Yes, he allowed Jay to get a lot more off than the average person. This doesn't work with anyone else but Jay. Unfortunately, based on where Jay has got himself in the WWE right now. I don't think anyone else in the bracket would have been able to get that much off on Oba.
So he beats Jay. He wins the King of the Ring.
He does. Refuses to put it on his head, by the way.
Oh, there's too many locks. He can't put it on his head. It's not gonna stay. They learned from Nia Jax. Remember when Nia tried to like squeeze her fat melon head into the crown, and she ended up just okay. I'll just hold it. There you go. They learned the hard way. So, as far as the pay-per-view goes, it's the opening match. He does the pose. He's got the crown. End of story. Where things get crazy is Raw yesterday. That's where things fall off the rail because here we go again. Oba comes out, does the big pose. For me, it looks extra menacing holding the crown when he does the pose. The crown, right? Cuts the big speech and then acknowledges out loud that he has to make a championship decision. Who is he going to compete against at SummerSlam when he's interrupted by the Beast Incarnate? Here comes damn near, may I say this out loud? Damn near Boombox Brock. He was out here smiling ear to ear. Got that Cheshire cat grin. And he comes into the ring and he cuts a decent ass promo, this Brock Lesnar. Well, he's been talking, calling me a coward. They called me a bitch when I wasn't here. He said, well, you know what they say, talk shit, get hit. Bam! He hit him in the nether realm. And he crumbled down to his knees, hits him with an F5. He sells. Brock walks off. But Oba, once again, like you said, sells, not down. Gets up, picks up the microphone, and proceeds to challenge Brock Lesnar to a match at SummerSlam. To which Brock Lesnar replies, he accepts the match on one condition, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. I know you hate this shit, but dude, when he said it, I'm like, I need that. I fucking need that so bad.
For the record, when I heard all this go down, I got hella wet. Right? I said, look, listen. What you just said? I need this. Put that shit in my veins, bro. Dude, Lesnar and Oba inside Hell in a Cell. I'm with it, but I was confused about the world title situation. We said in our review, our preview of Clash in Italy, when they have their second match, we knew then all roads led to SummerSlam. We just didn't know how that was going to shape out. How it ended up shaping out was that they put Oba in the King of the Ring tournament. That bought him a few weeks to get to SummerSlam. The problem is that he won the King of the Ring tournament, which means by their own wording, the winner of the King of the Ring tournament would get the title match at SummerSlam. Yep. For Oba to challenge Brock as erect as it made me didn't make any sense until not even later in the show, like a few minutes later when they're backstage.
It's almost right.
Paul starts to convince Adam Pearce he needs to make that official with the Hell in a Cell stipulation. Oba arrives and Adam confirms with him, are you sure you want to do this with Brock Lesnar? You've got a championship match at SummerSlam. And he said, I'm the King of the Ring. The championship's not going anywhere. When I'm ready for it, I'll take it. But I want Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Oh, God. Even you saying it, I got fucking chills. And you're terrible at it.
That's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board. This makes sense. I stumbled upon the internet before I watched that. Everyone, and here we go again. What does it matter? What does the King of the Ring matter if you're just going to kill it the next day that you do it? And I'm thinking to myself, how'd they kill it?
How did he kill it? He prolonged it.
They said because he's not getting the title match at SummerSlam, as was the stipulation for the tournament, that it kills the tournament. I'm going to dip into my inner Kanye West and say, how? How, Sway? You tell me how. Because It's explained right there. Oh, I'm getting the title match. That's gonna happen. But as the King of the Ring winner, if he's able to postpone it, which it looks like Adam Pearce is prepared to do that, it shouldn't be an issue.
Why
the reward for the tournament was the title match. It wasn't.
Yeah, the fucking fine print didn't say only redeemable at SummerSlam.
Well, see, that's the argument people will make because they said because of the way that they phrased it. They said they will get the title match at SummerSlam. That was the whole pitch. So I can understand them being frustrated that it's not happening at SummerSlam. But to say that it kills the tournament makes no sense because the point of the tournament was for the title match. He's still getting the title match. He just got to take care of some business first. Think about the story at hand. Oba challenged Brock at WrestleMania. Said he wanted to make a case. Wanted to make his name. Goes to WrestleMania. Does it. Beats the snot out of Brock Lesnar. Pins him 1, 2, 3. He tames the beast. Oba Femi's on the map. He puts Brock Lesnar behind him. He goes off to the next show only to get screwed over by Brock Lesnar and challenged for Clash in Italy because Lesnar can't sleep. He can't let it go. He needs to beat Oba Femi. They go to Clash in Italy, and Oba once again proves Brock cannot beat him straight up. Can't do it. He's just bigger, badder, stronger. He's a better Brock Lesnar. Lesnar gets the win, however, after shady tactics. Brock gives the impression to Oba, you know what? All I really wanted was my get back. I'm out of the picture again. So Oba once again puts him on the back burner. Okay, he snuck one off. Fuck it. I'm going to focus on the King of the Ring. If I win King of the Ring, I get to be champion. Let's focus on that. He does that for a few weeks. He wins the tournament. The very next night after his tournament, there goes that fucking son of a bitch again. So he's sick of the shit. That's all it really comes down to. He's sick of the shit. And he's in the ring screaming it when Brock Lesnar, I don't know if you guys can hear it on the audio, watch it back. When Lesnar says Hell in a Cell, he's the only one on the microphone. Oba is in the ring cursing and shouting and all kinds of shit, and the cam mic is picking him up. And he says, when he says Hell in a Cell, he said, goddamn right. He said, that's what the hell I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. I want to end this. Yes, absolutely. Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. He was all about it. I'm for this. Let's go. The title shot's not going anywhere. He'll get another title shot. That's not the issue. He needs to put an end to the Brock Lesnar problem. He has a Brock Lesnar problem, and it needs to go away.
King of the Ring isn't always for a title shot. It's not like Money in the Bank, is it?
Okay, so
I know it's usually like
technically no. Technically no. It's like, not
it's usually like a guy, like the person that could potentially be the next person, but it isn't usually like the Money in the Bank. Like it's not a Money in the Bank type event where it's like if you win, then you get a title shot. Right? Like that's my memory of it.
No, you know the irony of it? You want to hear some real irony? I'm going to do this real quick. 93 Brett wins it. No title match, right? But he's already kind of a main event player.
Brett. Gonna get right? But it's not associated with the King of the Ring. He's just him, and he's going to get one.
Yeah.
There's an accolade.
94 Owen didn't get a title match. 95 Mabel got the title match, but unrelated to the King of the Ring tournament. It wasn't like if he won the tournament, he'd get a title match. He was the king, and they were trying to push him, so he got a title match. Okay, 96 Austin didn't get the title match. 97 Triple H didn't get the title match. It was a thorn in Mankind's side for the next few months. 98 Shamrock didn't get the title match. 99 Billy Gunn, no. 2000 Kurt Angle, yes, but in October, and not because he won the tournament, but because he was fighting The Rock. 2001 Edge, no. 2002, yes. That King of the Ring tournament, it was said at the very beginning that the King of the Ring winner would face the champion at SummerSlam. You know who won that King of the Ring? Brock Lesnar.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's kind of a.
I love his.
it's kind of a turn of play here. I don't think it happened after Brock. Now that I'm thinking about it in my head, because I don't remember too many King of the Rings after that.
Okay, then this was literally. I mean, obviously it was.
I feel like this was a callback to the Lesnar situation.
It was a callback, probably.
It was a callback. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And it works out because again, the title match isn't going anywhere.
I love it. You are the King of the Ring.
Yeah,
I'm making a call. I want him at SummerSlam. You have a title match. When I'm ready, I will get that title match. But for right now, I want his ass. Pause. No pause. Unpause. I want his ass in a cage.
I'm gonna pause in that ass.
I love it. I love the power move. I love the power move. You know who else can do things like that? But do you know who else can do things like that? Brock. Outside of King of the Ring, Brock Lesnar can do things like that. You know who else can do things like that? Roman Reigns could do things like that. There are a finite number of people that can bend the rules, and management is gonna just be like, "Are you sure?" like, are you? Yes. Okay. Then I guess that's what we're doing. He's one of them right now. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but he, whether you like it or not, he's gonna bend. Even if it wasn't the rule, he can bend them because he's that guy right now. So
he even said himself, he goes, "Oh, congratulations on winning the King of the Ring. It's a major accomplishment." You know, once upon a time, I had won King of the Ring myself. I was like, yeah, 24 years ago. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. But yep.
Damn, how old is Oba?
Maybe a little older than 24.
No, stop it. No, there's no way he won King of the Ring before Oba was born.
Hold on. Age.
He's gotta be closer to 30.
He's 28.
Shut the fuck up. He watched that shit. He saw it.
He has no childhood memory of seeing Brock Lesnar win the goddamn thing. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So if we're thinking about it right now, if you really think about what's on the table right now, he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar again. And then after beating Brock Lesnar, he's gonna beat the teetotal shit out of whatever champion. He's gonna. It can't be Roman. It can't be Roman. Gotta save the Roman.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because the opposite angle to Roman, which I personally think is unlikely, depending on how soon they want to cash out Roman, would have been, we said, Sammy, which would have put the belt on Oba, which would have allowed Cody to chase. So now how long do we postpone? If that's what they're going to do, which we don't know, if that's what their plan is, that means Sammy has at least till after SummerSlam with that belt.
Yeah.